What's going on is Deepcovertv, and we're here right now in downtown Baltimore with one of the Baltimore upcoming artists. Bryt is in the building. How you doing today?
What's going on? I'm pretty good.
So let's go ahead and get this interview started. Let the people know who you are as a person. Let people get a feel for who you is.
I'm Bryt. I'm from West Baltimore. I'm born and raised. I'm pretty good at what I do. I make music. I play instruments, with the trumpet, the drums. I do a little bit of everything. I write all my own music. I started with poetry, and it's in my DNA. That's what I was built for.
So what kind of artists inspired you to do music, though? What made you interested in doing it?
It was kind of like a puzzle for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And all the pieces are finally coming full circle. And now it's more tangible for me. You know what I mean? I can reach it now. And so I started out, like I said, with poetry. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the MTA, buses, metro, light rail systems.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me and 8 friends, we started the Words on Wheels, and it still exists to today. And it's poetry for elementary school kids and middle schoolers, and it's been a big deal, and it's built a big conglomerate. So I'm just happy to see it spiral. And like I said, I played the trumpet, I played the drums for 6 years, I played the trumpet for 7 years.
So you did a little bit of everything. You was into music since you was a kid.
Forever.
Now your first rap you ever wrote, what age was that? What age did you start doing that?
I was about 9 years old.
Now, did you know how to write the rap? You know how to pit this with that and the hook and all that?
Absolutely. I mean, hooks were always my challenge.
Okay.
So yeah, it's finally coming together though. So I'm excited.
Now, what do you want to do for us, your career though, for us rap? How far do you want to take it?
I want to take it to the highest level, to the highest caliber. You know what I mean? I feel like anything that you're passionate about, you should always want to go to the top, and that's just me. And that doesn't mean monetary things. You know what I mean? So for me, it's about the people. I want to touch the people. I want to talk from the people and to the people. Just let the world get a different perspective of us.
Now, I see you got a single that's out right now, Lango. Let's tell people a little bit about that. What made you want to do that song, and where did it come from?
Absolutely. Lingo is crazy because it's mixed. It was kind of a fun song, but it also happened on a serious point in my life. One of my best friends, he got murdered in Baltimore, West Baltimore, Fulton Avenue. So I was with him, and
so was it kind of hard? Was it hard writing it though?
Absolutely.
I mean, as that?
Absolutely. It took me a couple years to actually indulge fully, but it all came together.
No, that was just the only thing that inspired you for the song?
Absolutely not. That's what inspired the chorus.
Okay.
And as far as the song goes, that's just a typical day in my life. You know what I'm saying? It talks about being in parties. It talks about smoking. It talks about drinking. It talks about just being out. Just being out, having a good time, and just how even though you out sometimes, your mind can be a little cloudy and you drift off a little bit, but you still in the same atmosphere, so it's cool.
Now, with everything that's going on in Baltimore City, do you feel as though like the media gave us a bad outlet for us everything?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just been publicized, and it's crazy, man. I just feel like it's so many good things that's going on around the city. It's been peaceful for a long time, but slavery didn't end in peace. So we've been doing the same thing. That's the definition of insanity, to do the same thing and expect different results. Right. So we had to do something different to get a different result. When we were doing peaceful marches and doing the things that people would probably say that we should do, we didn't get any of the coverage that we did. Once we had an uprising, then it got the coverage. I'm not saying I condone it, but I'm saying I understand. Right. I live in those neighborhoods, so
you get a feel for everything that's already going on.
Like I said, you can have full-blown AIDS in a second. You can have HIV and have no symptoms. Freddie Gray was the symptom, and then our city had full-blown AIDS, and it just went haywire.
That's deep. Now, as far as the music, if you had that one big feature, now who would it be? Who would be that one big feature that you'd be like, yeah, I got this one, I got him on the track, I got her on the track, it's going down?
Andre 3000.
Andre 3000? That's a good look. That's a good look. He's very different. He on his own lane with it, and lyrical too.
Absolutely, and that's what I believe in. I believe in lyricism. I believe in substance. I believe in content, and I just feel like it should be a meticulous orchestration when you write music or put music together. And like I said, I write all my own music, so I'm fully aware of the effort that it takes, and it's not easy, but it has to be done. And I feel like you have one of my lyrics in my song, which is The Process, which actually I feel like it's about the uprising or the riots, but I wrote it years before that. You know what I'm saying?
You already knew it was coming.
It's just, we've been going through this. It's just, they're just finding out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, one of the lyrics in my song talks about how we are just, it talks about where we are as a city. It talks about how we are, and it just talks about the government. It talks about the city. It talks about how they create jails to leash you. Right. You know what I'm saying? It talks about how we as a people, I talk about us taking accountability as a people first, and then I also allow the people to understand that it's bigger than just us in the situation now. There's layers to it. And even the uprising, the riots, even my music, it's about oppression and anguish and where we are as a people and in a state that a lot of people can't understand.
Now,
unless
as far as your music, what kind of artist would you label yourself as?
Oh man, I feel like, definitely hip hop.
Okay.
A hip hop artist for sure. It's real, it's raw, and it's about the people and it's from the people. Hip hop was always about the plastic fork eating like the silver spoon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we've lost that in hip hop.
Now, who can you compare it to? Who can compare your music to? Who you think you kind of not sound alike, but you feel that your music in the same route?
And what genre?
Yeah.
I would say somebody like J. Cole. I would say somebody,
Yeah, he
just
got some bars.
Just because it's lyrical and it can be serious, but it also could be fun.
It's a lot of meaning to it as well.
Absolutely. So, as far as
So far as the people and the fans, where can they find your music at though? They want to listen out, check out, see what's Bryt, what's going on, what she was got coming out right now.
They would have to first follow me on Instagram at British Nights, BRYTISH, Nights without the K. And then, like I said, I'm having my website come out very shortly.
Okay.
It's been worked on, it's under construction right now. And the process has been expedited because it needs to happen. But I also have flash flyers, which I'll
we got it right here. There we go right here. Now, FAF. Now, what's this? What did this mean?
Oh yeah, I'm the owner and sole proprietor of that.
Okay.
That's my brand, and it's family always first, and fuck a failure. And it's talking about how you put
family always got to come first for everything.
Absolutely.
Now, I see that you named two of your singles already, The Process and Lingo. Let's talk about one more single though. You didn't name Artwork. Like what's up with that song? What's going on with that?
Artwork, it maybe be a little controversial, but I tried my best to just challenge everybody in the industry and challenge myself and any other artist lyrically to step it up a little bit, man, and just give the people what they want. Give the people something to help them. If you already got the power with the music,
right,
and the loudest voice, then why lead them in the wrong direction? You already cool. Let them think the right thing is cool.
Chop him in the right way.
Absolutely. So
stop talking about the drugs and the gun and get on the right path.
Before all the riots in Baltimore, we've been said the kids needed guidance. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, as an adult, we mad about how they reacted, how they responded. But
can we judge them?
No, not only can we judge them, we can't be mad for them being frustrated. We can't be mad for them being upset. But what we can do is show them the right way. And I challenge any one of them to write a letter to Congress or show them the laws. So the whole point is lead them in the right direction before you keep complaining about them. And that's what Artwork is about. There's a lot more lyrical. There's a lot more to it. But you got to check it out to find out.
Now, do you feel as though your music leads the people in the right way, though?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not going to say I'm straight and narrow, everything I do is always right. I made bad decisions in my life.
Right,
I've done something wrong. We all do. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't got all the answers. But what I do know, I'm going to share with the people, and that's my passion, and also that's my responsibility. So
everybody got to do wrong until you do right.
Hey, you only know how to do right. For me, after making bad decisions, that's when I found my good judgment.
Now, before we get out of here, before we end it, let people know who you is and who you rocking with right now.
Oh, I'm Bryt. You already know. I'm from West Baltimore, and we're going to stand up and be more. That's where we at. I'm British Nights on Instagram, and you can check me out. BRYT is my name, and shout out to CJ the Juice. That's my manager, and we doing big things. We having a good time, man. Just having fun. Yo, this is Bryt from West Baltimore. I'm rocking with Deepcovertv always. Ask anybody in the DMV. They know about them.